because his skin is, oh my gosh, there's so many yawns. Am I that boring? Hello everyone. Today we are going to do a 1 week baby update on Mr. Theo. Theo was born on Friday, November 6th, so he's a little over 1 week, but not 2 weeks yet. So we are going to talk all about him and everybody else in the family and how we are adjusting to little Theo. So little Theo here weighs 7 pounds and 2 ounces. He has gained weight since he was born because when he was born he weighed 6 pounds 10.7 ounces. Currently he is in size newborn for his clothes, but they just fit. So he also wears size 0 to 3 months, which is what this is, but it's like a little baggy on him, and I have the pants kind of like rolled up and stuff. And his diapers is also size newborn, but I feel like he could probably wear a size 1. Newborns aren't small on him, but just like the clothes, they just fit. So I'm pretty sure when we run out of newborns, we're just gonna go to size 1. We probably won't buy any newborn diapers anymore. He does have all of his vaccinations. He's up to date on all of that stuff, aren't you? Yeah. Right now, his diet consists of mostly breast milk, but he's also getting formula. I am exclusively pumping because he does not latch properly. Even in the hospital, I couldn't get him to latch. I've actually seen a lactation consultant. I've spoken to his pediatrician about it, and it's just not working out. So I am trying to latch him, but it's mostly just I'm pumping milk for him. But I'm not producing quite enough. He takes about 3 ounces, 3.5, depending on, you know, his mood. And I'm only getting about 2.5, sometimes 3. So sometimes he gets a full breast milk bottle, but most of the time it's mixed with a little bit of formula. But he seems okay with it. You know, he's fed and he's happy, so that is all that matters. You want to hold him? Mm-hmm. Go to daddy. Now whenever he takes the bottle, his top lip kind of like curves in. And I thought maybe he had like a lip tie or something, and that's why he wasn't really latching properly. But I've had his doctor look at it, and she said that's just the way he puts his lip, and just to like correct it. There's nothing actually going on causing that. That's just little Theo. So now he does eat every 3 hours. Sometimes it's about 2.5. He doesn't cluster feed though. He did cluster feed for like the first couple days in the hospital. And then he put himself on a schedule actually. I did not do that. I was just going to feed on demand for like the first month or so. But he made the schedule himself, which was great. And we do burp him like halfway through his feeding, and then at the end, he's a great burper. You pretty much just like sit him up and he's like, blah. Yeah, like there's no trouble at all burping him. And as far as his formula, he's getting Enfamil,
Neuropro brain something.
It was what they started him on in the hospital.
And we just kept using it because it worked with him.
Exactly, yeah. And I liked it because it said it was like breast milk, which is what I really want him to solely be on. So that is the formula that he's using, and he tolerates it really well. He doesn't have any issues with like using the bathroom or upset belly or anything like that. He's all good in that area. He actually poops and pees every single feeding. Every single one. So I feed him, burp him, and then I like change his diaper because it's always got poop in it. And he hates diaper changes. Absolutely hates them. And every time I change him, he poops on me. Every single time.
Hilarious.
I've got to the point where I take the diaper off and I just kind of like wait. I hold a wipe there and just wait because I know it's coming. He doesn't really pee on me, which is what I expected. He poops on me every single time. And he like starts grunting. He's like, ugh. And I'm like, okay, here it's coming. Every time. I think it's where I like put his legs up to do the diaper change. It kind of like helps it come out or something. I don't know.
But he poops on her. It's funny.
He does. He poops on me every single time. As far as like crying, he's a really good baby. He doesn't cry really unless he's hungry or like uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Like if he has like a wet spot from his bottle on his shirt or something, he'll cry about that.
Yeah.
But just to cry, you know, how babies, you know, just cry, he doesn't do that.
Not yet.
Yeah, he only cries really when he's hungry. That's it. Which is pretty amazing. And as far as the nighttime goes, he only wakes up to eat. Like he doesn't just wake up and be awake. He doesn't wake up and cry. He only wakes up every 3 hours to eat, and then once he's fed and changed, he goes right back to sleep. Like I don't have to rock him. I don't have to like pat him, and he just goes right to sleep on his own. I want to rock my babies. I love rocking babies. Leon did not let me rock him, and now Theo does not let me rock him either. I mean, I'm sure they would let me, but they're already asleep, so like, what's the point? You know what I mean? John's about to go to sleep soon too. Do you need me to rock you to sleep?
Yeah. I need rock to sleep.
Okay. Anyways. So yeah, he does great with sleeping throughout the night, which I'm so thankful for. At a week old, I did not expect him to do that good, but he does. He does really, really good with it, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Does he even wake you up?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he doesn't even.
Yeah,
like,
he doesn't wake me up.
He sleeps in a crib in our room.
Jody wakes me up all the time, but Theo doesn't wake me up.
And the crib is like at the foot of our bed, so I can like hear every little noise he makes. So I get him up before he's really like, wah, you know what I mean? To let you be able to sleep and stuff. I wasn't sure if he woke you up or not. He does like to be swaddled though at nighttime. He loves like the little, as soon as you swaddle him, his eyes are closed, his head's to the side, he's like out. Like he loves to be swaddled. He's only had sponge baths because he still has a teeny tiny bit of his umbilical cord stump, and you're not supposed to like submerge them until it's completely gone. It's literally just like the tiniest little speck. Most of it has already fell off, but I just don't feel comfortable, you know, submerging him in a baby bath until it's like completely gone. And I'm giving him a bath about every 3 days. But I think I'm going to cut that to 4 days because he has really dry skin and I don't want to like dry it out even more. I do lotion him every single day, like his head, his face, everything, because his skin is, oh my gosh, there's so many yawns. Am I that boring? Gosh, his skin is just so dry. John has
my
really...
skin's dry too. I could like rub my head. And you can just like see stuff.
Well, I can see it right now. They probably can't on camera, but I can see.
Yeah, I've got dry skin on my face.
Yeah, so he must have got that from you. As far as his milestones, he is picking his head up, and he'll be like on his arms like this, and he'll like pick his head up and like look around and then put it back down. He does not like tummy time.
No.
He hates tummy time.
He tries to roll over, but he's not strong enough yet.
Yeah, he hates tummy time. We've only done it probably 3 times with him. But I'm talking about like when you lay him on your chest and stuff, he'll like pick his head up and look around and look at you and everything. He does love to be held.
Yeah.
Loves to be held.
Absolutely.
I think that we're all a little bit spoiled. Like, I think he's a little bit spoiled to being held, and we're a little bit spoiled to holding him. Because I feel like if I'm not holding him, John is. I mean, we do try to give him time. Like, in the floor, he has this little mat thing that he lays on and plays with toys and stuff. And he has a little Mamaroo swing and a little bouncy seat and stuff. We try to, like, give him time, you know, not being held, but I want to hold him. He's
you gotta
my
think that
baby.
Leon's 5 years old and I still carry him everywhere.
Oh yeah, I still snuggle and hold Leon.
Yeah, I'll grab Leon like this and we'll just walk around.
As far as his hair, he does have a head of hair. It was really, really dark when he was born. It was like almost black, I feel like. And it's getting blonder and blonder. Why are you yawning so much?
I'm tired.
I swear he didn't yawn one time. And we turned the camera on. We turned the camera on and he's just like full of yawns. Show his hair. Show him how much blonder it's got. Now he does have lotion on his head, so it might be a little darker looking because of that. But you can see it's kind of getting blonder. And oh, he dropped his binky. Now I have to rinse that off. And for some reason on camera, it kind of looks red, but it's not. It doesn't have any red tint to it at all. It's kind of like a brownish hint of blonde a little bit.
Why would it have red, Jody?
No, stop. No, but on camera does it not look red a little bit?
Sometimes, yeah.
I don't know why. He's red. Maybe that's why. He definitely still has a lot of redness to him. His doctor said that that's normal. It could take, like, what, 6 months or something?
Yeah.
For it to go
It could
away.
take a long time for him to get his permanent skin tone, they said.
Yeah, but I honestly think that you're a tiny bit reddish.
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, so maybe that's...
Yeah, see, like, my hands and stuff?
Yeah. So, that is pretty much it about Theo. Now let's talk a little bit about Leon. Leon loves his brother so much, honestly, too much. He tries to play with him. He tries to, like, give him blankets, and he, like, puts it on his face. He tries to give him toys, and instead of just, like, setting him beside him, he kind of, like, throws them. Not at him, but I'm scared that he's gonna accidentally... Like, he's not trying to be mean or rough or anything with him, but he just doesn't know how to be easy. But he wants to play with him.
Yeah, he wants to play with him.
Yeah, he wants to hold him, he wants to interact with him. He just is a little bit over the top with it. But it's cute. He'll be, like, taking a drink of his juice, and he'll, like, put it beside of Theo. He's like, here, take a drink of juice, buddy. And every time Leon gets a blanket, he covers Theo up with it. But he covers his whole face and everything. And I'm, like, trying to teach him, you know, don't put it on his face, be easy. But he'll get there. I'm just really happy that he loves him as much as he does. Yeah. Now, as far as him liking us, liking Theo, no. He is so
jealous.
Yes. Whenever we hold Theo or give him a bottle or anything, Leon will just stare at you like he's so angry about it.
I was laying down with Theo last night, and, like, I had him in one arm, and I had the other one open for Leon to come lay down with me. And I, like, waved, you know, for Leon to come over there, and he was like, I'm not going over there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he really likes Theo. He just doesn't like us doing anything with Theo.
Yeah.
And as far as me and, like, my recovery and postpartum and all that stuff, I'm definitely still swollen everywhere. My feet actually are still even a tiny bit swollen, but it is going away. And I still have belly pains, and I'm having, like, tiny little contractions whenever I'm pumping, which is completely normal. I'm still using all the postpartum things, you know, all of those things. If you know, you know. I'm still using all of that. I do have a belly band that, like, compresses your stomach, and it feels so amazing. I'm super, super thirsty, which is actually a great thing because I've been trying to drink more liquids to help my breast milk supply increase anyways. As far as my appetite, it has not returned to normal. I still am not very hungry. I can't eat, like, a whole plate of food, like a normal plate for me.
Yeah.
It's just not. And I'm not eating, like, as much as I should, like your 3 meals a day.
Yeah, so we're still making sure she's on all those vitamins.
Yeah, I'm still taking the prenatals and stuff because of that. I mean, I'm sure my appetite will eventually return, but for now, it's just...
not there.
I'm eating because I have to, not really because I want to. As far as sleep, since he does so well at night, I'm honestly not sleepy throughout the night or, like, throughout the day, but I do get sleepy sooner. Like, I used to go to... I used to go to bed around, like, midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning, something like that. And now by, like, 8:30, which is Leon's bedtime, I'm like, alright, I'm going to bed too.
And I'm so grateful for that.
That is so mean. You're so mean. But overall, I'm just, like, super happy, and I just love my little baby, and he's so cute. And I just, like, it's so funny how they're not, you know, in your life one day, and then the next day you just can't imagine, like, what it would be without them. And for the final member of our family, John, how have you adjusted to a baby?
Well, I like having a baby home. With Leon, you know, he was in a NICU for 99 days. So,
yeah,
on, like, the first 3 months and 1 week of his life, you know, he wasn't at home. So I never got to experience the whole newborn thing. When we went to visit Leon, he was in the
incubator,
yeah. It was this big box, and you could, the first month you couldn't even touch him. You put your hand, like, through the box, and it had, like, these little baggy things on it, and then that's the only way you could even touch him. And it wasn't until like 2 months in that we were allowed to give him baths.
And we couldn't hold him until he was like a couple weeks old. And
yeah.
And he had like surgery at 1 week old and all this stuff, and it was just so different.
And then there's all the stress from that is gone too. Like the first year of his life, he'll probably only go to the hospital like for normal doctor's checkups like 5 or 6 times. And Leon, you know, he still has 2 to 3 appointments every single week.
Yeah.
So it's just a whole different ball game with him. So I like having him home more.
Yeah, it's a lot more relaxed, I think.
I stay stressed out though.
Why?
You know, mentally and stuff like that, because there's a lot of fatigue there. Because I have to do all of our finances. I have new needs to take care of. I have stuff that I have to add on to our bills.
New budgets for like diapers and formula but yeah, I mean, adding a kid to your family definitely puts a toll on like everything, you know, not in a bad way. It's just, it's different. It changes. You have to readjust to it, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, we wanted a baby. Like we were trying for a baby for like almost 2 years.
But then we stopped.
Well, I was kind of told that I couldn't have any
without
more.
medication.
Yeah. So we stopped stressing about it, and then as soon as we stopped like stressing about it and thinking about it and taking medicine, it was like, you're pregnant.
A normal day of romance turned into, oh no, there's a baby.
I think John's point is, even if you like wanted a baby and you planned for a baby, it's still a huge adjustment in every aspect. But it's a good one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we got little
But it's a lot of
Theo.
strain on you. It's a lot of
It's
stress.
just a lot of adjustment.
And then you'll find yourself, you know, whether you're the man or woman, you know, waking up at night, checking on them, making sure they're okay.
He does
Going
do
back to sleep.
Yeah. John's constantly like, is he okay? Is he okay? Any little noise Theo makes, like he'll grunt, and John's like, oh, is he okay?
I know I'm an overprotective dad anyways, because I had Leon. If Leon gets sick now, I'll hook him up to a pulse ox.
Yeah.
You know, I'll monitor him through the night to make sure that his breathing and everything is the way it needs to be. You know, I don't play around with that.
I think that's about it for his little 1 week update and how he's doing and how everybody else in the family is doing. Because I think it's important to not just update on him, but update on everybody. Because we're all, you know, living together and we're all a family. So, Are you looking at the camera? You want to tell everybody bye-bye? You want to do birthday shout-outs? Birthday shout-outs! Happy birthday to Carlos.
Happy birthday to Miles.
Happy birthday to Carrasco.
Happy birthday to Noel.
Happy birthday to Michelle.
Happy birthday to R. Selsner, who's 8 years old.
I'm sorry if we said your names wrong.
Yeah, me too.
I really am. We like Google searched how to pronounce them, and I still am not sure if they were right. But we hope you guys had a wonderful birthday. But that's it for today. Thank you so much for watching.
Please like and subscribe.
We'll see you tomorrow
In our next video.
Bye.